As many of you already know, I have a Nissan Navara, which doesn't work. There is a video of me kind of trying to diagnose what's going on with it. But the engine shop that we dropped the head off at basically said, just put a new engine in it. So I started looking for a new engine. And, well, let me show you. Yeah, I bought an entire new truck. So the deal with this is it was going to cost me about $3,000 to get a new engine for that, and I paid $4,000 for this. So for the amount of time and effort and all of the associated work that goes with engine swapping, anything, for an extra $1,000, it was easier just to buy an entire truck. This is on 40,000 miles, which is 7 more than that, so it's only a little bit more, but it's the same spec. The only difference being that it doesn't have a canopy on the back, and that does. But I've got a plan for that longer term anyway, which will come up here at some point. So let me walk you through what I've bought. I'll show you around it, and then I might outline some of the plans I've got for it later on. For anybody who hasn't seen the previous video, this is my 2010 Nissan Navara, as opposed to my previous one, which is 2011. It's an automatic 2.5 litre turbo, diesel turbo. There's not really much more to say about the spec. If we go to the interior, this is probably where it's locked itself. Great, thank you car. There we go. So we have full leather interior, heated seats, which is nice. I think these are actually in better condition than mine. I think the interior as a whole is in better condition than mine. We've got a screen with all the infotainment on, that sort of stuff. It's got an outdated sat nav, so I might have to see if I can change that for something else. The auto box. The one thing I will say with this is I think I need to get some bushes for that, because it's really loose, which is worse than mine. I'm not sure if the aircon works in this yet, because it's cold at the moment, so I don't know if it's just blowing ambient cold air at me or not. It has got a reversing camera, which is nice for this on this screen. So hitching up a trailer, which is nice and easy because the camera points at that. It does have a tow bar. I need to check the electrics work. That's one of the things I do need to do, but the driveway's a bit of a mess at the moment. Go in the back. Yeah, see, again, it's in fairly good condition back here. It has been used as a work truck, but for whatever reason the previous owner didn't clean the floor mats, but they did clean the seats and everything. But in general, it's in really good condition. So under the bonnet, pretty standard affairs, a little bit on the dirty side. The one thing to note here is this, I would call, damage. The sort of sound deadening up here is falling down, so I'm going to rob a couple of clips off my old one, possibly replace this pipe as well, just because it's been rubbing. This is a boost pipe, it goes to the intercooler down there, so I might just quickly replace that, mainly because I've got one, but it's not worn through. I don't think it's at risk, so yeah, we'll leave that there. Somehow I've got an oily battery terminal. Interesting. I have to clean that up. Just need to give it a once over, check all the fluids and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, overall, engine's got no noise, it's really smooth, it's really quiet. The one thing I will do though is I bought timing chain kit for the other Navara, so I think I'm going to have that fitted to this. It was £450 I think, so there's no reason not to have that fitted to this car, just to sort of give that peace of mind, as it were. Bodywork wise, it's not the best. There's a bit of damage there. There's a little bit of bubbling on the tub on this side. Quite a lot of rubbing from this sort of load cover, which I'm not keeping. I'll go through that in a minute. If I go around this side is the worst side, so it's clearly had a scrape along the back here, and then there's a bit of a dent there. And as you can see, load cover rubbing on here as well. The back. At the back there's a few scratches, you can see, again, work truck, so that's to be expected. There's no lock here, unfortunately, so I need to see if I can get a replacement one of those with a key. Speaking of which, there is only one key, so I do need to see if I can get a second key. The previous owner said he tried to get one of these, but you have to get this sort of whole panel. So it was looking to be quite expensive, so I'll have to look into that. And then open that up. So this is on hydraulics, as you can tell. Let's see, safety mechanism so you don't accidentally lock somebody inside. Again, work truck, so this just needs cleaning out. I've now got 7 of these sort of tie down pieces. No, 7. I had 7. I bought 4 more with this, so I've now got 11, which is way more than they intended. But I've also got these sort of tie down covery things, which I didn't have on mine. So it's kind of interesting. But yeah, this needs a good clean out. But yeah, plan with load cover. I'm gonna try and replace this with one that I can put bars across and essentially make 2 tyre racks. So set of wheels at the back, set of wheels at the front, and then all of my tools can go under here. That's what I'm thinking. And then that gives me options for moving bigger things around without, because obviously the canopy on the red one is a bit difficult for moving big objects around. So that's my plan with that. If I can sell this, that is. We'll see. But if anybody wants to buy this, let me know. There we go. Yeah, that's the new Navara, as it were. Replacement for the old one, so the red one is up for sale. If anybody wants a Navara with a broken engine, again, let me know. But I've now got a good tow car, good parts hauler, sort of workhorse, all of that sort of stuff. So back to where I was 18 months ago, and I can get rid of the Volvo that I really don't like. So if anybody wants to buy a Volvo, let me know. But yeah, that's everything on this. I don't think I've got anything more to say on it. There's going to be more videos coming on this with modifying it and custom stuff and all of that sort of stuff. I've got to take my leisure battery and my split charger off the old Navara and move that across as well. So there'll be more videos on this, and then yeah, all the other cars are getting videos as well. So the usual stuff: like, subscribe, comment, share these with all your friends, and then yeah, hopefully I can get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. But yeah, thanks for watching.